I'm Allison O'Connor.
And I'm Garrett Williams. And this is
Decadence, a podcast about glamour. That girl in your head ain't real. How bad do you want me for real?
I think we recently opened the podcast with that.
It's my vocal stem lately.
That's our vocal warm-up.
Yeah.
That
girl in your head ain't real. How bad do you want me for real? I love when she does rain on me.
When she goes goddess mode.
When she goes goddess.
Goddess
divine.
Okay. Speaking of Ariana.
Rain on me.
Thank you.
Tsunami.
Tsunami.
Rain on. Wait, has anybody made that edit on TikTok?
I believe they have.
How could they not have?
How could they not have? It's there. There it is.
Imagine nobody had made that.
And we're the first ones.
Well, that would be pretty cool.
I mean, we do have a mind unlike any other.
But it's also it is like many others.
It's like many others, and it's unlike so many
others. It's really, I have to say, now that we are on a visual medium, you put water into my
her blender
smoothie blender cup, and it's disgusting me.
I don't understand why. It's clean, no?
I cleaned it, but it's just like, I hate the visual of it. Because I have glasses that are pretty, but you just don't think they're big enough.
I want as much water as I can handle.
You know, they're like 12-ounce glasses, I think.
I have a question.
What?
It's the same thing I feel about protein that I feel about water. When did we start needing so much of it?
You need more than me.
But I'm like, no, like people have been around forever. Like literally 2,000 years, by the way.
If you drink a lot less, you'd survive fine.
I agree.
Yeah.
But I'm like, everyone's like, you need about 200 grams of protein a day or else you're going to die.
That's not true at all.
I know, but it's crazy, right?
That's insane. Well, the protein thing is a trend, just like how like low carb was a trend and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I understand like people like you are actually lifting weights and stuff, so protein is kind of important.
Who do you think I could lift up?
Me.
Good. Okay.
Why else does anyone else matter?
You're right.
I don't want you to lift anyone else up.
I could
would get
deadlift
really
you for
jealous.
sure.
Really?
Definitely.
Wait, you should do it.
Okay.
Wait, we should put that on the Patreon.
Do you want to do it right now? We'll do it after. We'll put it on the Patreon.
Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll put it on the Patreon.
Have you done a deadlift?
I don't know what that is.
It's where you stand your butt back and you hinge at your hips.
I don't know. I mean, I went to that one CrossFit class, but they didn't have me do the bar.
They kind of, didn't they set up a little playpen for you?
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did.
They kind of
had
like
me using kettlebells because it was too heavy for me to do the other things.
You know, you're just a girl.
This is my first class ever.
Yeah.
And I came on Thighs Day.
Ooh.
It was horrible. I never went back.
Thighs and guys.
It couldn't have been harder.
It's so hard, by the way.
And the reason I didn't go back is because I was like, if you go back, it keeps getting harder. They make you lift more and more. They wouldn't let me do kettlebells every time.
But you get stronger.
Right.
I don't think they're going to make you come back and be like, and now it's time, 200 pounds.
In my head, that's what happens. But I'm also kind of like, I don't need to increase.
You just want to say this. You want to stay the same.
That girl in your head ain't real. How bad do you want me
I
for
told
real?
you I went there once and they were so mean to me.
Well, they were nice to me, and yeah, there were women there. There were a good amount of women.
There were women in mine too.
Oh yeah.
And I
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When they were mean.
Oh women, yeah. Oh yeah. You like women?
Stop. Please.
That's my Stimmy. Fuck me.
No.
Horny.
No, please. We killed this long ago. It's
No.
back.
She still lives inside of me.
I hate this.
She lives inside of me.
Horrible to me.
To fill in for the listener, that's kind of what I would do before a Garrett and Allison's big night show.
A lot.
Sometimes I go.
As long as I've known you, you have had like intense like vocal or like just like sounds you hook onto, and they last for weeks to months.
Years even.
Years sometimes, but like.
Daddy wanna make me come?
Yeah, what is that one?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That one's been years.
That one's been years.
Yeah, that one goes, fuck me, horny, daddy wanna make me come. I hate that one.
I think it's a Cupcake song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Cupcake.
Queen Cupcake.
Yeah, of course.
Speaking of celebrities and music videos, John Early in the Cupcake music video.
I want that.
I do too.
That's like kind of my career goal, is to be like the clown in like an Amazing Woman's video.
Yeah. I'll do it too.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, like to have us be like messing around in the background of some like divas video.
That's Matt Rogers and Mitra Johari did it for Katy Perry.
Oh, right. Wait, that is so random.
Isn't it?
Yes, because who was casting that?
I don't know. Someone who loves alt comedy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it had to be like, oh, I've got an idea. Like, it's like,
yeah.
Wow. That's
awesome.
It's a woman's world, and Katy Perry should stay on it. Why is she going to space?
Are you worried?
I'm mad. It's so, like, I think space tourism is bad.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing up there? You're just going to say you went.
Yeah.
And everybody down here is dying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like, and she also literally said, we're going to put the ass in astronaut because it's an all-woman flight to space.
Oh.
And it's like, girl, you're not an astronaut.
No.
There are women astronauts. You're embarrassing yourself and the rest of us.
I agree. Mm-hmm. Would you want to go to space?
No. Would you?
If what I'm doing up there?
Literally nothing. You're in a jet with Jeff Bezos, and then you come back.
Oh. Is that just taking a really tall flight?
Yeah, this is what people do. They're not even like seeing. They're not like going and
You're not
orbiting
even
the
seeing
moon.
an alien.
No, they're literally like just passing like the atmosphere, and then returning, as I understand it.
Yes. What?
I think it's wrong.
It feels dangerous.
Certainly. Like, I also think this is the dumbest thing ever. It's like the submarine, the submersible.
Yeah.
Like, you guys really want to risk it for what?
To see the wreckage?
You want to see the wreckage?
I don't want to see the wreckage. I don't have no
Katie,
desire.
as much as I don't want you to go to space, I don't want you to explode.
She just like they went to go see the Titanic. Katie's going up to see the Challenger explosion.
Yeah. Dude, like, I just feel I would never go in. I don't know. I'm torn on helicopter.
I would never go on a helicopter. Too afraid. Too scary.
Too afraid. Too scary.
Too afraid.
Too scary.
That's too. Those are loose. The fact that it's just a bunch of blades spinning about.
Bad things are happening. Kobe.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I do.
That was so tragic.
I know.
Horrible.
And the one over the river recently. They hit the plane.
Oh my god.
I
I don't know if I knew that it was a helicopter.
A helicopter hit a plane.
I thought a plane hit a plane.
No.
Okay. I knew it was a mid-air collision, but the other aircraft I had wrong.
I'll show you
it was
mid-air
a copter.
collision.
Come on, high five. No.
Well, another amazing joke landed by me.
Perfect
Yeah.
humor, as always. We had a really glamorous day today.
We are going. You've heard of Garrett and Allison's big night. This is Garrett and Allison's big day.
This is kind of what is that, like such and such lives for a day? That Lady McPhee lives for a day. Madame Morrible.
Nanny McPhee?
No.
All of this is new to me.
And it's woman's name lives for a day.
Angela Bassett lives for a day.
Angela Bassett lives for a day.
What? I don't know anything about this.
All right, well, forget it. But we lived for a day.
I have a question about Nanny McPhee before we move on.
Yes, please.
What is her deal?
Anything you need, I can answer about her.
What is her deal? Is she magic?
She is magic.
She's like if Mary Poppins was hideous.
The one you need is Nanny McPhee.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't either. I believe she becomes beautiful. Am I wrong?
Oh.
Actually, Don't quote me on that.
And take that as a life lesson, children. Any nanny can be beautiful. Can become beautiful.
If you hire Garrett.
I'll make you over. On the
I meant if you hire you as a nanny, because you would be beautiful.
Oh no!
If
you hire me to make over your nanny.
You're the nanny makeover man.
Nanny makeover.
TV show. I've been trying to think of unscripted TV show pitches, and
nanny
the things I'm
coming
good. Up with
Let's hear
are
it.
Absolutely.
Let's hear some.
Horrible. Well, I'm scared to give my IP out, but I basically was like, what if I did... I was like, okay, what's my angle? Like, what do I like that makes me different from people?
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I love like period shows. And I was like, period. Something about your period, but it's period attire. I was literally being like, all right. Like on the subway.
I'll interview you
if
about
you're on
your
period, and I'll be churning butter. Perfect.
Speaking of things that I was coming up with, I was like, what if this episode of the podcast, because we were kind of chilling out, I took a nap. What if this episode of the podcast we just sat around and didn't speak and listen to music?
Yeah.
And I go, well, that is actually the radio.
We invented the radio today. We didn't even say what our glamorous day was.
Oh yeah,
we had a photo shoot.
Yeah, one of the most glamorous things you can do.
By the time this is out, the photos may be out as well.
Probably. Well, and also the thing with a photo shoot in public is you forget that people are gonna look at you taking photos. I got embarrassed.
Oh, you did. It was kind of cute when you got embarrassed.
Sometimes I'm like, don't look at me.
I know. I get embarrassed to video myself in public, but to like be taking photos with the real photographer, I don't really feel that way, because I'm like, the photographer legitimizes it.
Sure, of course.
To be filming myself talking to my phone or something, that's when I'm like, oh, so I'm a bad person. I have some shame in my heart.
Don't have shame.
I have it.
Don't.
And I don't know how to, that's why I can't smoke weed. It makes me feel shame.
Oh, yeah. I can't do that anymore.
What's wrong with me?
No, I agree.
You do?
Yeah, well, either I smoke weed and I go, well, I'm never going to be anything. Or I smoke.
What's up with that?
Oh, I think it's internally shame.
It makes the demons loud. It makes the divas quiet and the demons loud.
And also, when I smoke weed now, I just make 1,000 to-do lists.
Yeah, something about I'm not doing it right. Or maybe the weed has gotten worse.
No, because I think there are people that are like, yeah, whatever.
But I think we both have this like inner voice that's being like, you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
And you suck.
Well, I think they're okay. That's why I was smoking a lot of weed during the pandemic, because I was like, what can I do? I can't get in the house.
You were kind of going viral every day in the pandemic.
I was going viral a couple times, yeah. But then I guess I was smoking weed. But here's the thing. I didn't have a job. That was awesome, by the way.
I know. Actually, I couldn't have been more depressed, but I was going through just kind of a whole thing.
I was really depressed, but I was on my grind set. I'm like, how do I get back there?
You were on your grind set. Yeah, I didn't know even like how anybody was thinking of anything funny. I was being like, hello?
How do I get back
Have
there?
I ever existed? Have I ever existed?
Amen, girl.
Good question.
Good question.
Philosophy Today? The magazine? That's a question for you. Please respond to our Instagram DMs. We've been DMing you daily for about a year.
We should be on the cover of Philosophy magazine.
I have been DMing them every day for a year.
Literally, we are asking big questions.
Questions like, what's glamorous? Do you have any tips for living an elegant and enviable lifestyle? Period.
Allison O'Connor. What is glamorous?
Getting the band back together.
Yeah.
I
mean, yes. And I'm picturing this to mean, and I would love if you would explain more.
I want to hear what you're picturing.
I'm picturing this to mean a college reunion. We are all going back to the college town, and one by one, each person walks into the house we rented. The door slides open. It's a sliding glass door.
It seems like this is a story from your life.
Everyone goes, hey, Jessica! Jessica runs in.
Okay.
Oh! And then Jessica gives everyone a hug. She turns. She sees Mark. Her college lover.
Oh, gosh.
They've been apart for many years.
Uh-huh.
but now Mark is divorced. And Jessica's also on the market.
So that's what you picture when I say getting the band back together. Jessica and Mark reuniting after many years apart, after his tragic divorce, and Jessica's a widow.
I didn't say it was tragic. And I didn't say she was a widow.
Well, it is tragic. Those kids have a broken home now. It is. Getting the band back together, I think, can be both literal and be a situation similar to what you just beautifully painted for me.
Thank you.
I think it is cute when a actual band that has broken up reunites.
One
And a
Direction.
Glamorous. Oasis.
Spice
One Direction
Girls.
did not get back together. That hasn't happened. That's not happening.
Spice Girls.
Did that happen?
Yeah, they got back together at the 2012 Olympic closing ceremonies.
Oh, right. 2012. I wasn't alive back then.
Oh, sure. Me neither.
I'm 14.
Anyway.
And then also, yeah, kind of like, to be honest, last night, me, Vince, and Indigo put on a show. That's already getting the band back together. And then when me and those guys get together, it kind of brings in the extended Avengers squad of our friends.
Yeah.
And then it's sort of like, oh my God, my 20 friends are together. And it does take an event like that to get the band back together.
This happened to me last weekend, actually.
Really?
Yes, I was not going to go to the big gay guy party, but then slowly, one by one, everyone was like, well, I'm going. And I go, I have to go. I want to see everyone.
That's so cute.
I have to get the band back together.
Well, and, it's spring is springing.
Of course.
And finally, we're starting to see the rest of the band.
Mm-hmm.
The band has been in hibernation. You're seeing one or two at a time in the winter.
But now the band's getting back together.
The band's starting to get back together, and it's incredibly glamorous because you're kind of like defrosting, like, oh my God, hi guys. And then you remember we have something electric between us.
Yeah.
Which is why we were a band in the first place.
Exactly. We're a group for a reason. We make amazing music.
We are creating something that could never be recreated.
We're making our own kind of music, and we're singing our own kind of songs.
And there's cover bands out here, but they're not doing it like us.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I agree. This is awesome.
Yeah. So I just find that to be incredibly glamorous.
Mm-hmm.
I love, first of all, friendship, and I love groups. Has anybody ever been so profound? Philosophy Today magazine.
Philosophy today. Philosophy tomorrow.
Philosophy
forever. Yeah.
Anyway.
So, getting the band back together is awesome.
Period, yeah.
So, basically, that's awesome, and I agree.
Remember period, 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 period,
What is that?
Remember, go see my pussy, you want to take him a lookie?
What?
These were viral rap songs made by women on the internet.
I love women.
Thank you.
And I don't, but
thank you.
Wait, I don't know about the rapping.
You don't remember go see my pussy, you want to take him a lookie?
No.
We're going to have to
You
show
want to take him a lookie?
We're going to have to show you that.
Get him out of there.
Immediately.
Get him out of there.
Out of there?
Out of there. Don't give him a lookie.
Some people want him to take a lookie.
Not me.
You want him to take a lookie.
I guess.
You do.
What do you mean?
You want to take him a lookie.
Take him a lookie?
He wants to take a lookie.
At my pussy?
At your pussy.
No.
You don't want that?
I don't want that. Especially if it's ussy-gussy.
Ussy-gussy.
Ew.
Ussy-gussy. Garrett, I have a question for you.
Oh, it's already time.
Well, it is.
I'll go.
What is glamorous?
Seeing God in a boutique fitness class.
Seeing God in a boutique fitness class.
And let me explain really fast. So you know about boutique fitness classes.
Well, maybe I should explain yours to you.
Great. Okay. As long as there's...
Here's what I picture when you say that.
Please go. Please.
I picture you're squatting and you feel like you are so tired and you may not be able to even come up from the squat. You may have to sit down.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, mid-squat, you get a vision of the night you're about to have.
Uh-huh.
And it's as if God himself said, you can do it, girl.
Yes.
And you're moving then not for yourself but for a higher power,
which is
your future fun plans.
Exactly.
The only way out is through.
100%.
And that's what God appears to you and says.
Yeah, he says you have to finish this.
And then there's a sliding glass door.
Well, you're missing the most important part, which is actually
Jessica and Mark
are there.
They're reuniting.
They're hooking up in the bathroom.
They're actually slobbing.
No, the most important part about that is the class needs to be between $40 and $50. It needs to be so expensive to the point that you're like, well, thank God this kicked my butt, because if it didn't, I'd be pissed.
$40 to $50.
I guess it could be 30.
30. More than going to a movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
It needs to be expensive.
It has to, or else it doesn't work.
Because part of it is like you're buying into being part of the club, right? Like It's like, well, here I am with all these other fools who paid for this.
It's true. It's like, but yeah, I mean, how much less could it really be?
It could probably be a lot less.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh, see, and that's how I know that New York has ruined me.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how much could a banana cost? $10? Literally every day.
Yeah, no, I think you hit the nail on the goddamn head, Allison.
Did?
You're like I'm looking at you, and you look like a big old hammer, because you hit that nail right on the top of his head. Exactly. No, I love you should explain my things more often, because you go in there and like with your magnifying glass, like goddamn Sherlock Holmes, and you find things that I didn't even think about.
Well, so tell me about what you were thinking, and then what I really boldly and beautifully pointed out.
I think there's a thing of what I was thinking was the thing of when you're in the squat and you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then you do have to think about the next being.
I read your mind.
Yes, but what you so eloquently put together, so eloquently sew together, just like. Who's the woman?
Betsy Ross.
Yes. Once again. Wait. Okay. What am I thinking about right now?
Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors.
Close. George Washington's hair.
Oh God, I was close.
You were.
It was next was Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
And we would have gotten there.
And then it was George Washington's hair.
Okay, so but the only way out is through. You really you nailed the only way out is through.
Right.
And we have to every experience we have to take lessons from and put them into our lives.
It's literally true. If you're not learning and applying, you're truly just a pawn and a cog.
Yes. A cock.
A cock. You're a hard cock.
A prawn and a cock walk into a bar.
And honey, you don't want to follow them in.
Yeah.
Ew.
Cocktail.
Hello? Cock? Your cock has a tail. It's like, you know when people are like, make podcast mics illegal?
It should be this.
Cocktail.
Cocktail.
Hello?
Sorry, that's when I was trying to think of what the punchline was going to be for the cock and the shrimp walking to a bar.
You were trying to think of it while we were playing Mind Meld?
The pawn and the shrimp. No, before then.
A pawn and a shrimp.
A prawn and a cock. A prawn and a cock walking to a bar.
Prawn cocktail.
He goes, what? Cocktail?
Oh.
And that's as far as I got.
You know. Let's cut that. No.
No, let's cut
the
that.
best chips they have in England are prawn cocktail flavor.
What?
And they call shrimp prawns.
I know. I don't like that.
Me neither.
One time.
Don't be stupid.
They're shrimp.
Don't be stupid.
They're shrimp,
fucking
bitch.
idiots.
You guys are so fucking dumb. Those are shrimp.
The education system over there.
That is shrimp, by the way.
You're wrong. It's not rocket. It's arugula, bitch.
Enough.
Oh, wait. What the fuck do they call eggplant? Aubergine?
That's a color.
Kill yourself.
The British, I've had it up to here with you.
British? Brexit? Yeah, nice going on that one.
Yeah.
Flopped.
We come up with better words on this podcast every week.
I mean that they did it, not the word. But yeah, you could definitely come up with a better word than Brexit. No, Brexit's actually a really good word. It's a good idea for a word.
Yeah, 2 words put together.
British exit. But I've got to say, the idea to do Brexit was bad.
Flop. Allison O'Connor, it's now time for me to ask you another question.
Wait, what? Already? What?
Girl, yeah, we're done.
Oh my God. What?
I know. This
even
flew
say?
by. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what we said.
Okay.
Okay, Allison.
Yes.
Can you give me a tip for living an elegant and enviable lifestyle?
I can. And maybe it's basic, but I don't care. You need to ball out on a crazy dinner once every 2 months at least.
Oh, yeah. I would say weekly.
I wouldn't say that.
Great. And that's how we're different.
We're awesome.
What's balling out for you?
Not really caring and just ordering whatever I want.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Not like thinking about it.
Health-wise or money-wise?
Money-wise.
Money.
Health-wise, I'm an intuitive eater.
That's awesome. I've never not thought about what I'm eating.
Garrett.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have a tip for living an elegant and enviable lifestyle?
I do. Buy a succulent.
Aww,
I did it today, and now I feel like she's my daughter.
She is your daughter.
And she's a girl.
No, she's a woman.
She's
a girl, actually.
She's a girl.
She's not an adult yet.
She's a preteen.
She's a girl.
Oh.
She needs help with her homework.
Okay, I'll give it.
You will. I know you will.
Is she smarter than a gay guy?
Allows me to feel so parental.
What?
Wicked.
Oh,
the
yeah.
wizard.
Number 2.
Allows him to feel so parental.
Number 2.
He goes number 2.
Okay, I have to leave.
I gotta go. Bye.
Hi, Decadiva.
Hi, Diva.
I've got a tip for living an elegant and enviable life.
And I would love to hear it.
Go ahead and give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Oh, and subscribe while you're there, too.
And by the way, follow us on Instagram at Decadence Pod.
Oh, my God. And you know what? While you're there, might as well subscribe to the Patreon.
Honey, sounds glamorous.
Yeah. Well, I got to get out of here.
I gotta go.
Bye.